Welcome back to the channel. And no, I don't expect nobody to feel had no sympathy for me or nothing. I'm not looking for that. It's just, I say, I work on my truck so much to keep from being depressed. Man, a lot has happened this year. And I came out of 23 and I said 24 was gonna be a better year. And it's starting to get better. But the first months was rough. My dad got sicker and sicker. Then he died. You know, um, he had passed away, and that threw me for a loop. And I had my other things I was doing wrong. That I take responsibility for it. I take responsibility for that. I didn't have my attitude in check. I got aggressive and everything. I got aggressive with my girls. I was wrong for that. You know, um, and then, a situation came up where I protected my family. And, she had texted and said, thank you for protecting us. You didn't have to do that. No, I'm a man. That's my job to protect y'all. And then not after long after that, I lost my family due to false allegations, and that like really threw me into a straight depressing mode. And it's like that's when I just like took off with like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and fix my truck. I'm like, I'm not doing this other hustle no more. I'ma just do this. I'ma just fix my truck up. That's like y'all see me grabbing seats, grabbing this, grabbing that, you know, um, fixing this, fixing that. And it's like, and the false allegations kept coming and it kept getting worse. And I'm like, you know, um, I'm telling the truth from day one, which, now looking back on it, I probably should have lied, because telling the truth, it got worse for me. But if I had been like others and told lies, it would have probably been cool then. I don't know, but I'm gonna just stand on the truth that I've been telling. Um, and it's like it just threw me for a loop. Like it just really like threw me in a depression or what. Like I was like, man, let me go get the therapist. Especially from the situation that I was involved in. That God gave me a second chance at life, and I'm not finna do nothing to blow my second chance because you don't get second chances at life. I done did a lot of things in life. I done did a lot of crooked things. I done crossed a lot of lines. And it's like this like could have really threw me over. But I went in, I told the truth. Everything came out, everything matched. And I came from under that. And it's like I lose my family after due to false allegations. And it's like I went to one therapist there and he stopped taking my insurance. So I had to find another therapist. I was paying out of pocket, but my money wasn't long enough, to keep paying for the sessions out of pocket. Then my high school counselor from Michigan, where I finished the remaining 4 months of my senior year at, he had grabbed me a counselor. I got in tune with him. He started helping me, but I went through another little situation. It was a minor situation, but I went through it for telling the truth. You know, um, and I hit him up, but then he said he was in the group chat. I texted him. He just read my text, didn't even reply back, and it's like, okay, I'm cool now. Like, I just been using my truck as therapy. Keeping my mind tight, keeping it sharp. You know, last month more false allegations came out. So now it put me in a determined state to really, I'm really determined to prove my innocence. You know, I already found 2 cars that I was accused of having something on them. You know, it's like this whole situation threw me in a depression. But you know, it's partially my fault because when the first allegation came out, I blew it off because I'm thinking, okay, ain't nobody gonna believe that because I done already been through this situation. I just came from underneath this situation, so ain't nobody gonna believe that. But you know, I'm the only one that did the math on that, and that was my fault for blowing it off instead of saying something, speaking up. So it's like now it's like I go and do something on my truck. Like y'all seen I waxed my truck like 3 times within the last 5 days. That was me coping with my depression. That was me keeping my mind sharp. And it's like I'm always keeping my head on a swivel and keeping my head peeled because I don't know what could be coming next. I'm not looking for nothing. I ain't got no enemies, People, it's people that don't like me, but they want to have beef with me. But I don't have no beef. I done had disagreements, and I'm not even having no disagreements now. I'm not entertaining any negativity. And I'm just going off what, my dad came and told me last week. I was asleep. So it's like, that's how I deal with my depression. I do something on my truck, that helps me. My off time, that helps me. That helps me. It keeps my mind busy, keep my mind sharp, and it helps me plan for the next. And it helps me plan how to better defend myself, how to better prove my innocence. Now this weekend, all I'm gonna do is when my off time is, one of my boys get off tomorrow. He gonna come slide on me. We're gonna go find this Tahoe that I've been looking for that I got leads on. I'm gonna go find that one. And I'm gonna get shots of it. So anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next video. As always, stay positive, stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe. Everybody have a good evening.